Territorial Cup, a prized possession for both the Cats and the Devils, but only one gets to take this rivalry hardware home. It's time to find out if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. Guys, Arizona State just took the Territorial Cup and just beat Arizona about the head and shoulders with it. 35-0 at halftime last year, and you've got to think that Arizona has spent every day since plotting their revenge.
I mean, you talk about like frying pan to the head. 640-plus yards of offense a year ago. Like, it was embarrassing. Arizona State did what they want, how they wanted, when they wanted, running, throwing, whatever it was. Arizona has a lot to be embarrassed about, and I'm looking forward to this football game.
Yeah, we had a chance to see all the playmakers for Arizona State, too, in that game a year ago, right? It was Levin at quarterback, Scatterby at running back doing his thing. The only piece of bad news for Arizona State in that game was they lost their best wide receiver, Jordan Tyson, to injury. He wouldn't play in the Big 12 title game or in the playoff. But this is an Arizona State team that is still loaded offensively, and they're looking to light up the scoreboard.
Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Second down coming up.
Give to Brown. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Tyson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fakes to grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's McClain. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The play action fake. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. That's caught. It's McClain. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Scrambling away. Quarterback's got the first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Here on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Olsen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Spits it out to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Leaves it with the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Spins away from the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for room. It's Udo. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Lost one deep down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Grabs it in the middle. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Patterson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They just keep firing. Finds his man. It's Patterson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Burnett. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The hand to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the single back. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. To the air on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab, it's Udo. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down. Makes the grab right down the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Off the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Oh, he got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the grab on the left. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. To the air, it's Fafita. That's reeled in, it's Hudson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To throw, it's Fafita. Finds his tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Powell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And here comes the offense on second down. Going to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Fafita. Working that left side now. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Punt is in the air on fourth down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pocket breaking down. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Poole. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They're going back to the ground.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The inside handoff. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Fafita. Fires left. He's got him wide open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. Pulled down for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats have moved it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wildcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. On the ground, it's Udo. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Hands it off. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Tyson. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Leaves it with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Udo. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Udo. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
He's looking to pass. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. He's into the open down the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking downfield, it's Levin. They're working that left side. Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off-play action on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Runs through a tackle. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Sweet cut there. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Got a man, it's Hudson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Zings it complete to the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. They're going to run it. Gets it past the marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Fafita. He's got it and still on his feet. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.